So aside from the laws that are in effect here in the West, the unfavorable laws of marriage in the West, um, there are really no benefits to marriage per se, aside from love and perhaps wanting to create a legacy. Um, why would you want to get married? Why do you? What categorizes a woman to allow you to walk down the aisle and choose her to bear your children? Choose her to be your partner. Choose her to be one of the people you trust the most with your health, your assets, etc. Right? That's a pretty big role. And in order to choose the right woman, you have to have obviously knowledge of self, and you have to be in a position to understand and take the burden on managing a woman that's going to bear your children, a woman that's going to be there for you when you are not you're outside in the field, you're grinding, you're killing the dinner, right? So when you guys get with relationships, you pick a girlfriend or somebody that you like, somebody that you want to court, etc., somebody that you're paying content creators to tell you how to game or finesse. One would expect that you would want somebody who is going to support you, who's going to be there for you, be your peace, right? Sometimes it could be beneficial if men would practice monogamy as opposed to having a rotation, right? There are certain instances where that makes sense, but it's got to make sense. But you got to have a plan. Before it can make sense, you got to have a plan. You got to minimize the negativity. But if you choose somebody to be your wife or your main bitch, and all she constantly does is challenge your vision, doesn't support you, slowly diminishes your dreams, that could be a problem. So here we got Kanye West claiming his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian West, called him crazy and was more negative than anything else. Let's roll the
I
tape.
also feel like my wife does believe in me, but she has a tendency to focus on the negative, and she'll call me crazy or say you're ramped up more than she'll, say you're genius. Like, I get you're crazy a lot more than you're genius in from this person that has an opening in my heart. Because I close my heart to people when they start being too negative or start throwing my vision off.
You heard what Kanye said? Kanye said that Kim Kardashian was more negative than anything else. She said she called him crazy. She called him all wrapped up. And Kanye is thinking about this and he's saying, somebody that I've opened my heart to is telling me this. It's not feeding me. It's not helping me get through the rough patches. It's diminishing my dream. It's dimming your light. And Kanye West says, I start to close my heart to people who are negative. So let's put that into perspective. Giving somebody your heart, giving somebody your time, your wisdom, your dick, your seed, etc. That's a person that you should have vetted. Vetting doesn't only, it's way past tits and ass. It's way past sex. Vetting is really somebody that you can see in the future holding you down, being receptive to the shit that you need her to be receptive to as your co-pilot or the mother of your kids. So the negativity has to be on zero, because a woman will always test the waters and a woman will always require her needs to come before your dreams. And that's where you have to make the tough choices.
I'll like dead ass like cut people off.
Yeah,
Like,
you should. Yeah,
dead ass. Like, the best thing about Africa was like cutting people off, and everybody's like, "You're sumped up. This is a crazy state. You're so ramped up." But if I was that ramped up, how was I able to meet with the president of Uganda the next day? I also feel like
Hold up. Kanye West, say what you want to say about it, man. But he said, if I was so wrapped up, how was I able to meet with the president of Uganda? Once again, one of my favorite Kanye West lines is, name one genius who ain't crazy. Now, Kanye West is one of my favorites, not because of his talent, what he's been through, his visionary style. But you got to understand, if you have a vision, most people won't see that vision. Alpha villains, you know how hard it was for me to pitch that to the people that I quote unquote loved or quote unquote loved me. You know how hard it was for me to pitch that. Alpha villains, what are you talking about? Think about it. It sounds hot, it's a cool name, and I had to bring that name. I had to put meaning into that name, and that's something I'm still doing. Alpha villains, what does that mean? I came in this shit like Quincy Jones and We Are the World. Alpha villains. I wanted to change the narrative on how masculinity was perceived. But at the end of the day, things change. And now that people don't see the vision that I was trying to portray, I came up with a new vision. And I had to accept the fact that most of the people who were not receptive to the original vision, for damn sure ain't going to be receptive to this vision, because now it's really me. That means your mother, your girl, your spouse, your kids, your friends, your YouTube colleagues, everybody isn't safe. Everybody's on the chopping block if they are not riding with you in line with what you are trying to accomplish. So in this particular case, Kanye West is talking about how Kim Kardashian West drained him of his energy, drained him of his seed, the Kardashian curse. But you need to understand that your vision and your dreams always have to be bigger than her needs, bro.
Wife does believe in me, but she has a tendency to focus on the negative, and she'll call me crazy or say you're ramped up more than she'll, say you're genius. Like, I get you're crazy a lot more than you're genius from this person that has an opening in my heart, because I close my heart to people when they start being too negative or start throwing my vision off, and I'll like dead ass like cut people off.
Yeah.
Like,
you should. Yeah.
Dead ass. Like, the best thing about Africa was like cutting people off, and everybody's like, "You're so ramped up. This is a crazy state. You're so ramped up." But if I was that ramped up, how was I able to meet with the president of Uganda the next day?
So when I say be the proof, I say keep grinding. I make nursery rhymes sound hot. It's so simple, but I mean it. Keep grinding, be the proof, right? You're a struggle streamer, right? You got to keep grinding. Hopefully, my confidence will never wave on what I can see this conglomerate I'm building brick by brick by myself into the juggernaut I think it can be. But you got to keep grinding. Whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, you got to go after your dreams, bro. We were all lied to, and not just about women, about everything. We were lied to about everything. Some of us were told this is how we're supposed to do it, with never getting the results that we want. Others will not tell you because they have to climb and figure it out themselves. So why would they tell you? And there are others who won't tell you because they're insecure of your success. They're insecure of how you will view them when you reach your level of success that they think they see. But they don't want you to think that it's achievable. Keep fucking grinding, bro. Okay? Let me be the proof that I ain't stopping no matter what. And as you continue to get stronger, because life's not going to get easier, you will be able to handle anything that comes your way, whether it's negativity from your family, your loved ones, your friends. Keep grinding, bro, because you will soon be one with your purpose, your mission, and that's all that's going to fucking matter. Peace.